everyone, welcome to HOA Fight Club. I'm Raylene Schifano. I have been in such kind of a depression in the last month, and I didn't realize it until I made another jump where we stay due to the fact that we are still homeless. Not kind of like homeless, but kind of like nomads right now, living from place to place. And after my HOA condo association thing, I never received any counseling for the PTSD or the anxiety. So I'm still finding myself going through some issues, and I didn't identify it until this last move. It was kind of a huge deal for me. But what it did do for me is it reignited my feelings. And I was asked the other day, why do people hate their HOA? And I think I kind of summed it up here. And I want the legislators to know this is how the homeowners feel. I'm dealing with a huge amount of homeowners in every state, and it's always the same stories. So let me read you what I wrote, and I think you'll understand. In an HOA, property managers and attorneys of HOA condo associations should be the guardians of our homes. Instead, they are the monster and the nightmares. No homeowner should ever lose their home for a $50 fine. No due process is ever offered. No evidence is needed. The board is accuser, jury, judge, and executioner. You lose your home in less than 90 days. With a fast path to foreclosure, predatory attorneys add unethical fees for their own personal gain. These are the lobbyists who charge you for all of their fees. You pay for every dime. You fine yourselves, and you have no idea what fees you're responsible for. Your dues can increase every year with no cap on how high. A special assessment can and will be charged to you at some point of your ownership. If you can't pay in 30 days, the HOA can and will foreclose. Your legislators can change the laws and offer due process at any time. They think the right to be heard is enough. You do not have the right to an attorney that is affordable to keep your home. There should be caps on attorney fees with no governance by our attorney generals or accountability. Power corrupts. With all municipalities need governance, from HOA boards to the governor. Middle housing will add thousands of new homeowners who do not understand the power of attorney they are giving to the board of directors over their homes. These governing documents demand the board follow the covenants, yet they're the first to skip all of the details and jump to the end, jump to foreclosure. Taking a home is big business, and homeowners are an easy prey. The biggest purchase of your lives, and our legislators gave an uneducated board of volunteers power to take your home in foreclosure above your mortgage. Call your legislators and demand better. Demand governance and accountability. Otherwise, you will be the next victim of HOA. You do not want to need my help ever. You do not want to join HOA Fight Club. That is why I called it that. No one wants to be a member of HOA Fight Club. Demand better from our legislators. Hold our government accountable. Otherwise, you'll be the next victim. And we don't want any more victims of HOA Fight Club that belong to HOA Fight Club. I've spent the last year building an army of HOA and condo owners. I am fighting for your rights. I see you. I hear you. I hear your cries for help. Educate yourselves. Know your rights. You have no rights in HOA. The board has all of the rights. The board is all powerful. It's just that's the way it is. The board is all powerful. Most governing documents require 51% of you to show up to establish a quorum. Can you imagine all your neighbors showing up for a meeting? It's really hard to even get maybe 10% of the neighbors to participate. Unless you get involved, they will run it any way they see fit, and your dues can double. Can you afford more dues in this economy? I look at what my dues were. My dues when I first moved in were $275, and now they're almost $600 in the same association. Plus, everything else is twice as expensive. How many of our middle housing people are going to lose their homes in foreclosure? They're going to put thousands of people into these homes, and they're in these condos associations. And these people are going to join because they're so happy to have a new home, but it's not going to last. It's only going to be a couple of years before they too find their fate in HOA or condo associations. Condo associations, it's just crazy right now how they're running out of control, and how our government doesn't care enough to change the laws to make sure that it is fair and equal to help the people. Nobody is listening to an HOA or a condo owner. Nobody cares. So if we don't start telling them that they should care, they're just going to keep stealing your homes. That's why people don't like HOA. People do not understand what they're signing into. There's no education process. There's no education process of the board members or the attorneys or the property managers, because the only people educating them is the trades group that's making money off of you. When you pay for your memberships to this trades group, you are paying to lobby against yourselves. You are paying to be able to foreclose on your homes in 90 days. There's no representatives in most states that stand up for the homeowners. So I would write your legislators, start emailing your friends and so I've been putting, I'll tell you one thing I have been doing. So my Maryland clients, and I have a group of clients in California that have gathered now together, and they're going to, I suggest putting CCing your other people that are in your state on your emails to these boards, attorneys and property managers and attorney generals and everybody you make a complaint to, so that they can be a witness for you. So they can vouch for you that you tried your best to get those records. You were trying to understand what your responsibilities were, but the HOA and Condo Association won't turn over those records, so that you can have the right to see where the money is being spent, where the special assessments are going, how many condo property managers actually have their own personal, utility people working for them and making double the money. They're not getting any other bids for any sort of work that's being done on the property. It's becoming a monopoly, and this monopoly has control of your lives, and they will take your home in foreclosure as fast as they can. So make sure you know what you're buying into. I'm giving you the warning, since the Attorney General's office has refused to put a warning out there, letting people know how fast they can lose their homes in foreclosure. I have a meeting with the Washington State legislators on the 5th of July, and I'm hoping that we are moving forward to get bills of rights put in, to get fair and equal put in, to get due process put in. And I am working hard to change the laws. As one person, it's been hard, but I feel like my voice is being heard this year. There's a lot of people that are jumping on board, and they're tired of fighting for their homes with these unethical, predatory attorneys that are so hell-bent on foreclosing on your homes. They don't care if they put you out on the streets. They don't care that you're not going to be able to buy another home. They don't care that you're not going to be able to rent a home because now your credit is ruined. They don't care. And the Attorney General needs to put those protections on you. So there's a Consumer Financial Protection Bureau over HOAs and condos associations. They're the only ones exempt from everything. Why? They've given the power of the municipality, but they're not holding the municipality accountable as they should. So that's what I have to say for today. And I went off my letter because I feel like there's just so much I want to tell everybody, to give you a warning of why you should never buy into HOA. And if you're in HOA, be involved and know your rights. All right. I'll see you on the next one.